Hello and welcome back to Fallout 76. Once again, it's time for some legendary crafting, and today we are going after Crusader Pistols. Specifically, I am looking to use one with the fusion receiver, so I'm hoping for a nice set of effects that works well with that, which means anything with explosive is out. I have crafted 25 Crusader Pistols, and that's how many we're going to roll. We're going to spend 100 modules, we'll roll 3 stars, and hopefully, my luck will be better than it has been. It's been a long time since I've gotten a good result from legendary crafting, so hopefully today's the day that we turn that around. All right, here we go. Legendary craft number 1, we get Exterminators. Last round has a 25% chance to deal 100% damage, and plus 250 damage resistance while reloading. This is script. It was so nice to get the worst one out of the way right away, so everything will be better from here on out. Furious, damage while aiming, weapon breaks slower. Yeah, I tend to use this in VATS, so damage while aiming is useless. Weapon breaks slower, I don't really care about that. Furious, So overall, this is, it's just as good as the first one as far as I'm concerned. All right, here we go, number 3. 2-shot explosive, damage resistance while reloading. Well, I already have a 2-shot explosive, and it has a better 3rd star than this one. And with the fusion receiver, which is how I want to use it, bullets explode actually doesn't do anything. So this is essentially a 1-shot or a 1-star weapon, and it's not really a star I care about. So on to the next one. And that next one will be Gourmands, faster fire rate, weapon breaks slower. Well, for me, this is the best one so far. Faster fire rate really doesn't help all that much, honestly, because you can pretty much fire as quickly as you can pull the trigger, so I don't think that's really that beneficial. Gourmands, a little bit of extra damage. I do tend to keep my character's food topped up, so I would get the benefit from that. Weapon breaks slower, I don't care about that, so I'm hoping for better. All right, here we go. Medics with limb damage, weapon breaks slower, just over and over again. Medics, VATS criticals will heal you and your group by 5% health. I don't see that being, especially for a slow-firing weapon, I don't see that to be tremendously helpful. And limb damage, okay, so this is going to be a script for sure. Well, so far we have nothing that I find even remotely interesting. Hopefully we can change that. Another medics, another limb damage, and this one has +1 agility, so the last one was script, so this one is as well. So I definitely want something that has reduced AP cost, and we haven't seen that star yet. And I would like something with better critical hit damage. That's also a star that hasn't shown up yet. So hopefully this isn't a case where I'm just stuck with a bunch of crappy stars in the mix. And we have a 2-shot again, only this one is last round, and 10% chance to generate a stealth field. Yeah, this is a complete script. Starting to feel like I should retitle the videos, how to flush modules down the toilet, because mostly that seems to be what I'm doing. So let's see what happens here. The trend continues. Stalker's Crusader Pistol with weapon speed and +1 perception. I don't like Stalkers at all, just because it seems to be really inconsistent. Weapon speed, I don't think it's all that useful. Perception, slightly useful, better VATS percent hit chance. Other than that, though, this is complete script. We are not doing well, so let's see what happens with this one. Another 2-shot, only this one has bash damage, which who cares about bash damage? Weapon breaks slower again, so wow, this is this is pretty much terrible so far. But luckily we have quite a few left to roll, and I'm sure that good luck is just around the corner. Quad Crusader Pistol, damage while aiming and breaks slower again. Yeah, we are stuck with breaks slower. Damage while aiming, completely useless because I use this in VATS. And honestly, quad isn't something that I'm super interested on this. I mean, if it was an automatic, sure. But with a semi-automatic weapon, I'm just not a fan of quad. I'd rather have something that gives me more damage. So, and this doesn't have a high, I mean, this has a pretty high AP cost anyway, so quad wouldn't be tremendously useful. I'd run out of AP pretty quickly. So yeah, this will be script. But at least we got something different. Quad was new, so let's hope for more new things. Hunters, well, that's new, not really what I was going for. Weapon speed, don't care about that. Movement speed while aiming. So yeah, this is 3 strikes right here. I really do try to stay optimistic, but the RNG that I'm getting lately makes it very difficult. Assassins, replenish AP with each kill, and damage resistance while reloading. Well, humans in the game don't tend to be all that tanky, and I don't do PvP, so replenish AP with each kill could be useful. Other than that, the rest of this is, yeah, not useful at all. And the next one will be Exterminators with critical hit damage and faster movement speed while aiming. Well, that's the first time we've seen critical damage, so I like that star. I don't like the other ones. So let's move on. And we still haven't seen anything that has reduced AP cost. We've only had one that actually increases damage, and that was the Gourmands. So far, the selection of stars that we've had have been terrible. The next one is Vampires with limb damage and damage resist while reloading. The second and third stars are not that useful, and Vampires, I don't think it's in a manual, a semi-automatic weapon. I don't find all that useful either, so this is script. All right, here we go. Suppressors. Oh, that is terrible. Last round, also terrible. Damage resistance while aiming, also terrible. The whole thing is terrible. We are running out of time to get something good. This is depressing so far. And the depression continues. Assassins with bash damage, weapon breaks slower, 3 stars I don't care about, and I think I'll just move on. All right, just give me something that I can at least think is sort of interesting. I'm not even hoping for a god roll at this point, just sort of interesting. That's not it. Reload speed is good. Bullets explode would be good, except that's not gonna fit with the fusion receiver, and suppressors is terrible. So, on to the next one. Okay, let's see what happens with this one. Troubleshooters. Last round again, and damage resistance while aiming. Yeah, this is awful, and I'm moving on. And we are moving on to what? Aristocrats. Hey, something that actually increases damage, so that's good. Last round, that's not good. And agility, not all that useful either. So this has 1 good star, which that's honestly 1 good star out of everything is that's an improvement for the most part. So, oh, okay, let's do another Aristocrats. Only give us 2 good stars. How about 2 good stars? We are down to the final 5. Very little room to get something good, but all it takes is 1 good roll. So let's think happy thoughts. Berserkers, 50% chance to hit hit a target at VATS and damage resistance while reloading. This is actually, for Berserkers, it's actually not bad, because normally with a Berserker, you're going to have 0 damage resistance. So when you're reloading, yeah, 250 damage resistance, that's actually not bad. VATS hit chance is good when it's fixed. It's not working at the moment, but when it's fixed, that's good. So unfortunately, this isn't tradable, and I'm not a Berserker, so this will be script, but it could be good. Okay, 4 to go. Bloodied, replenish AP with each kill, and weapon breaks slower. Well, that could actually be good as well. Unfortunately, I am full health, so that doesn't help. And I would like to take weapon breaks slower just kind of out of the pool for this. I'm tired of seeing it. 3 more to go. Furious with bash damage and the very first appearance of reduced AP cost. So, okay. Furious, I don't know. I mean, typically we're not shooting a target that many times, so we're not going to get that much of a bonus from it. So, yeah, overall, I would probably just script this, because the last star is really the only one I would care about. So, time to move on. And then there were 2. And we have another Furious. Replenish AP with each kill and damage resistance while reloading. Okay, next. Okay, this is the last one, and my hopes are about as low as they can get. I seem to have got a server with a really poor selection of effects, so let's see what we get here. Yep, we have reduced AP cost, but Mutant Slayers and last round with reduced AP cost. Okay, well, that's a disappointing end to a disappointing sequence of rolls. Normally, this is the part of the video where I go over the interesting rolls, the ones that I might want to try out. I went through everything, and I'm going to put every single one of them in the script machine. So there's no point in going over any of them. I'm just going to keep on rolling. Another day, I'll just have to build up modules and keep on trying. So yeah, this was the most disappointing set of rolls so far out of all the videos, unfortunately. Hopefully you enjoyed it anyway. If you did, please hit one of the buttons down below, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. Thank you very much.